Right, it says that I'm live apparently. Is this it's plugged in? I think so. Hello, YouTubers, random people of the internet. It is me, Ozzy, one half of the Modern Supreme channel, previously known as 70 Vlogs, and 73 Knots, and then I died, and now I'm back just as Ozzy because I don't need to have a name which isn't my own. Wow, I've got two people who've joined. Hey guys, good evening. I'm also streaming on Instagram at the same time. Alfie, is that you? Like Doctor Who Alfie, the one who I gave the Dalek to? I forget. How are you doing, man? So I'm on. Oh wow, two people have joined on YouTube. That's weird. Maybe my girlfriend's watching. Probably. So what's the point of this video? I don't know. I'm just bored, and I thought, well, maybe if people are interested, I can just do live streams on YouTube and Instagram. I mean, they'd be Doctor Who based, not Slipknot based, but it is what it is. So everyone's bored at the moment. Me and Lewis recorded a video which was a couple of hours long about the 70 Knots history, as in, well, 10 years on YouTube, because I've been on YouTube for 10 years. But essentially, we're just going into detail about the ups and downs, our favourite bits, our worst bits, and it's quite a good video. We got a lot said, and I don't think there's anything that's held back. We even talked about the mysterious last action figure adventure episode, which never actually got filmed. So when that comes, I thoroughly suggest you watch it. It explains a hell of a lot. Why I've not been on YouTube, why my stuff went, and why certain videos never materialized, and the effort that went into the videos, which people should hopefully know and love, like Triumph of the Daleks or Usurpation of the Cybermen, or stuff like that. So obviously, if you're watching on Instagram, I am live on YouTube, where I post my other nerdy stuff, and I don't know who that was. It was a comment. Let's have a read of the Instagram. Two people, no way. I know, it's weird because I don't use this YouTube channel, and two people watching. Yes, it's Dalek Alfie. I've been okay. Alfie. Isolation is driving me a bit crazy, but it is what it is. Are you still going on YouTube? I don't think I've seen your stuff. Either that or I'm not subscribed with this new channel. But let me know anyway. Oh, I got 5 people watching on Instagram. Hey guys, ask any Q&A questions if you'd like, and I will answer them here, and you'll be able to watch it afterwards on YouTube as well. So other stuff, I'm working on an Evil of the Daleks Emperor. I was going to be keeping this secret, but I thought, well, why not tell you guys about it. So essentially what I'm doing, the next struts, I'm making that perfect, and then I'm going to make a silicone mold and cast 9 other. No, I'm going to cast 10 of these and stick them around the neck section. So then obviously you have the proper Emperor neck, and the head will be made with plaster. You create like a ring thing to go around. It's how you properly make them. And I will obviously do a video on that when it's done. So the goal with this channel at the moment, I'm re-uploading old stuff because there's a massive back catalogue of stuff which I can re-upload to fit this new thing. I'm basically trying to do it to how 72 Vlogs was back in the day. If you're a long-time viewer, then you'll know 72 Vlogs was basically when I just did Doctor Who stuff, me and Lewis. Occasionally we'd do some non-Doctor Who stuff like challenges and things, but it was primarily Doctor Who. And that's what I'm kind of wanting to do with this channel again, because 72 Knots, you'll see more about it in the 72 Knots history video. It was essentially a failed experiment, because when I got the Slipknot subscribers, obviously I was very, very grateful for that, and you guys are awesome. But it got to the point where I'd put out Doctor Who stuff and I'd barely get any views for it, and the Slipknot stuff would get absolutely loads, and there wasn't much feedback on the Doctor Who videos, and obviously I get comments on the Slipknot ones, and I thought the balance isn't working anymore because it's clearly outweighed. One of them's clearly outweighed by the other one, and it just didn't work as well as it did. So I took the difficult decision to close the channel down and start afresh. As you guys, sorry, I've not even got onto looking at any toys, but I'm just telling you guys stuff now. I haven't done any Slipknot videos yet because I've been writing something. I've been writing a new Figure Adventures story, and I've been making customs, and I've been just hating being stuck inside. So that takes up a lot of your time. Instead of being productive. But I have been making Slipknot masks for customers, so there is that. Let's have a look at the back. How are the masks? The masks, I'll let you have a look. The shelf here is not finished at the moment. I don't know if you can see it, but that's half of my collection kind of on the shelf right now. But the channel was taken down for some reason. Name's still the same. Just had to start again. That sucks, man. I know that feeling, having to start again. It's not as easy as you think, is it? Because naively I thought, well, I'll shut them down and I'll start it up again and people will be on board. And it's like, well, no, I've gained about 5 subscribers in the time that Monitor Supreme's been up, so it's a pain. It's just, I mean, a lot of it's to do with the YouTube algorithm. Like, your stuff won't get recommended to people because if it's not about the Doctor being a woman or anti-Series 11 or news things, then it's not going to end up in your recommended because it's just how it is, unfortunately, nowadays. I'm dying to know who the 2 people are watching on YouTube. Please comment if you're watching on YouTube, because I know it's not me. So if you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment and I will read it out. Anyway, so I've been making a TV21 Dalek Emperor as well. If you're familiar with the old one, it wasn't very good, so I've been remaking that, and hopefully it should be amazing. So look out for that in the future. Oh, and people watching Instagram, people watching on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, 7thRough0, where I post Slipknot and Doctor Who stuff because I'm too lazy to manage 2 separate social media accounts. Whew, right, so that's that. So we're just going to be looking at some toys. I don't know why. So we'll just go through a few. Probably won't go through them all, but all day I've been organising the boxed shelf, so you will see a collection update at some point. Now we have a mint in box 10th Doctor figure. Very cool thing to have. So the first thing I've taken out of the box is an astronaut river song. Well, not river song, melody pond. The visor is broken, doesn't work anymore. It's not in there anymore. So that's that. It was a pretty cool figure. And I know you don't really have like the proper insignias, but I guess it's just copyright, I guess. And there was a prototype which Captain Jimmy Fry now owns, which has a glowing green hand, which is pretty awesome. And I really should have leapt on that when I had the chance. But because it's me, I didn't. So we'll just put that down. And if looking at toys doesn't bore you enough, then God help you. So we've got the 2 bad boy mummy robots here, which wrapped in gold. I was surprised when this came out that it was a different sculpt to this one, because obviously Character Options are notorious for reusing old parts and not wanting to sculpt anything new. The only thing that's this, well, actually nothing's the same, because even the crotch piece, there's no detail of bandages really on this one. But on this one, there's much harsher detail. So that's those. The Robot K1, pretty awesome. It took me years to complete this. And one of the claws snapped off, which is really annoying. So I'm probably going to end up recasting this and sticking it on there. And it should be complete once again. I don't have the gun, because I never got the Magnus Grill thing mint in box. That was a shame. Revenge Sideman, this is an excellent figure. This is really awesome. I do absolutely love it. JA figure photography. Oh, a Doctor Who person has joined. So we've got 2 Doctor Who people watching. So, and I thought all my Instagram followers were Slipknot followers. So how are you doing, man? Let me know. Awesome figure. Took a while for them to release this. I remember it was about 2 years from when they released the Invasion ones to when they released this, which is quite bizarre. But we got it in the end. We really do have a lot of classic stuff. We do kind of take it a little bit for granted, and it's kind of cool how we still get stuff from B&M. Yes, it's a shame how we don't get new sculpts, really, but I don't know. Part of me doesn't really care. I mean, obviously for like the new series stuff, like the Series 11 stuff, I think we should be getting new sculpts because that's what's on at the moment and what people should be, the general audience should be buying things for the kids for. But it's a shame that Graham uses a Stephen Hart body, whereas people think it's Nick Cutter. No, Stephen Hart. I'm a Prime Evil aficionado, so Sutek with the jackal head. Still surprised that they released this as a separate figure. I thought they would have just released the one and done interchangeable heads, but oh well. I'm Sutek the Destroyer. This is going to be fun putting them back. I was just on a video call with my girlfriend and I said, I just want to play with my toys. And said, as much as I love you, I don't want you to see you just playing with your toys all call. So I decided, well, why not just share it with you guys? Got the Smarties flying through space. Oh, hello, AJ's watching. Sorry, there's no Slipknot stuff. We're just playing with action figures, unfortunately, because I'm bored as hell. And how are you doing, AJ? How's it going? So that's the sarcophagus. What have we got next? Oh shit, we got 3 K9s. Right, I went from having 0 K9s for about 8 years to having about 5 in my collection. So you got the figurine version. I say figurine, not really. Then you got the B&M version, which took them forever to get a good grey one. And then you got the Rose Tyler version with the re-released Rose. So that was pretty sick. And this thing opens. I'm sure you all knew that. Whoa, look at the innards. Look at the innards. Oh god, you guys can tell how bored I am playing with toys. Hear about the leak? Yes, I heard about the Romana figure. Spoilers for anybody that the Romana action figure has been leaked. It uses a body of Claudia Brown, and the head sculpt is obviously what's she called? Shit, the good-looking one, the fit Romana. I forgot what she's called. Mary Tam. That's it. That's really bad. But I was never really 100% overly keen on the first Romana. Because, I don't know, maybe if I watched more, maybe I'd like her, but Lala Ward was always the one that stood out to me. The Steyr, the original Steyr, where they actually painted it correctly, whereas the B&M one was kind of shit. But it works nice as an Invasion of Time drone, so can't really complain about that. Jade, this took me years to finally get my arse in gear and buy one of these. I don't know why, because it's such a... It took them a while to make them. I think, was it like 2008 before they made this? And the episode came out in 2005. Very weird. But it's quite... I've never really looked at it because I bought it when we were moving house and I just put it straight into the box. It's a pretty decent figure. It has a lot of articulation, unlike a lot of Series 1 figures. Where's the Disco Dancing 9? This thing took me forever to actually bother buying. I love this thing. The first ever Dot 2 figure. And... No, the first one was Rose, wasn't it? Or were they both released at the same time? I don't know. Either way, still cool. Captain Jack, this, I forgot I even had this. I only bought it like a few months ago, but I keep looking at it and going, I don't have this figure yet, but I do. So, there you go. What else has been going on in Doctor Who news? Not an awful lot. I mean, Series 12, I didn't even review that because I liked half of it, but I thought, honestly, I prefer Series 11 leaps and bounds to Series 12. Just, I don't know, I just prefer the more reserved setting of them. And I think Series 12 tried to be a little bit too bombastic, but failing, because Rusty Davis was good at doing that kind of thing, but I don't think Chris Chibnall quite really has his grasps on the whole wibbly wobbly timey-wimey stuff and the grandiose Rusty Davis stuff. Yeah, the Fourth Doctor with the inaccurate tie and waistcoat. Why that happened, it's anybody's guess. It's ridiculous. What are we going to look at next? A battle-damaged 10th Doctor figure from the End of Time. What's up, 0123? How you doing, man? You could be a girl, I don't know, but then again, I just assume all of my followers are male. Got a gel guard. I love this thing. It's so cool. They really should make more Rotocast figures because they're cheap to make and we get new stuff. We really should have an Evil of the Daleks Emperor, but luckily I'm making one. But we should have one because it's so iconic and it's such an idiotic decision not to release it because they could be rich as hell. I guarantee you, if they release an Evil of the Daleks Emperor, that thing would just fly. You remember when the Chase Guard Dalek came out? Like, the pre-orders sold out like that, and they instantly went on back order. And it happened like 4 times. It would be 10 times as good selling as that if they release an Evil of the Daleks Emperor. But whatever character, you have the opportunity to make money and you don't listen to it, so... D84, this is the B&M re-release with the D84 on the chest. It's kind of embarrassing how Instagram has a better live stream quality than YouTube does. What's the purpose of this video? Christ knows. But maybe I should just reach in and just grab one at random. See if I can tell just by feeling what it is. That's a pig. Yeah, I knew it was a pig slave. No, it's not a pig slave, it's the... I don't know. It's neither here nor there. I sometimes just catch myself just thinking about something, then realizing, oh shit, I'm doing a video. It's been so long since I've done a video. I'm still trying to catch up with the B and M sets from last year, and I'm a bit lacking. If you can't find any, then let me know. Mind you, not at this moment in time, because obviously I can't go to B&M and pick them up because they've taped that whole corner off. But if you have trouble getting them, I will happily pick them up for you, and all you have to do is pay the price of the set plus the postage, and I'd gladly send it your way. I think the B&M sets where I am, they have all of the new ones and most of last year's ones, I think. Could be wrong, but the offer's there. Good luck. I originally had this and made it into a Dark Eyes 8, and I just bought it again earlier this year. You love my mask. A lot of people seem to like my mask. Now, one person seemed to like it an awful lot, and he decided to take inspiration and do his own version of it. But it took me to message him saying, dude, if you were inspired by my mask, at least credit me. And he went, oh, I forgot. Inspired by Aussie Demon. And it's like, nah, did you really forget? Did you? Anyway, I wonder who else thought that when they looked at this guy's Instagram. And it's like, dude, 7thNots literally just made that mask. It's his mask. Granted, mine does take a lot of inspiration from Corey's mask, but it's still original enough, I think, to pass as my own design. It's just the Sharda one I care for. We've not got the Sharda one, sorry. We only have, the only TARDIS one we have is the Curse of Peladon. I'm killing it, thank you very much. Oh, the black and white, yeah, I'm very happy with the black and white stripe one. I should have worn that for this video, but well. It's weird because this won't make any sense to the Doctor Who people who are watching on YouTube, because I'm talking about the Slipknot stuff. It kind of has a good middle ground if I do live streams on YouTube and Instagram at the same time, because I can split up my interests in these live streams. But whereas the videos which I edit and record are all Doctor Who and stuff, but you get what I mean. 3D Glasses 10, I don't remember where I bought this from. That stumped me, actually. I can't remember where I bought it from. It's a recent acquisition. I don't even remember buying it, to be honest. See, that's what collecting out of depression gets you. You just forget what you buy because you just pick it up. But I have got back into Doctor Who collecting again. Oh, shit. There was a Matt Smith figure I was watching, and it's probably sold now. Anyway, there's I've got it already, but I wanted another one because I'm greedy. Series 6 Matt Smith in a white shirt. It's funny how I'm literally just looking at the Instagram camera, not the YouTube one. A Series 6 11th Doctor with a white shirt, which is incredibly rare. I don't know how they got so rare. Like, I think they only did one batch of them, by which I mean like one run of them, I think, or like one in every. I don't know. I could be talking out my ass, but they were not easy to get hold of, and I managed to get one at Sci-Fi Collector a few years ago. I was very, very lucky to get that, and the Mondes Cyberman. Kept them mint in box because I knew that they were really rare and not worth taking out of the box. How much did it sell for? Let's have a look. I'm going to be heartbroken. It'll sell for less than 20 quid, won't it? And I completely forgot. 20. Oh, okay, 28 quid. I mean, my limit was 25 because like I said, I already have it, but oh, still a cool piece. And congratulations to whoever won that, because not an easy figure to get hold of. I looked at the completed listings on eBay and I did not see one for sale. So, I mean, they are very rare. Morbius. As a kid, I never had this, and I always assumed that it was like had parts from the Series 2 Werewolf, but it doesn't. So when I got it, I was pleasantly surprised it was entirely new sculpt. So that was pretty awesome. Very cool figure. I don't know why it took me so long to buy it, but oh, I'm getting nostalgia chills looking at all this stuff. Yeah, a long hair. John Pertwee. This is probably my favourite John Pertwee action figure. The Carnival of Monsters one. No. Is it Carnival of Monsters? I can't remember, but I don't know. The colours just look really right. The orange and the brown and the green. I think it looks really cool. The worst one was the B&M red coat third doctor they did. God, that was awful. People should have complained about that more. It's annoying because I might do a video on this separately someday, but do you guys think that if we complain more about the figures, we'd either get less or we'd get better? Because Vote Saxon, if you watch his videos, he basically says, if you don't demand, then you won't get, which there's truth to that, but to be honest, I don't trust character options enough for that to happen. Like, I think there was even a period where people were asking for better figures and they just didn't make any figures whatsoever. Eventually, they went back to the 5-inch line after the 3.75-inch one, but that took a lot of complaining to get back to the 5-inch line. Jesus Christ. We still don't have a Nightmare in Silver 5-inch Cyberman, so what makes you think we're going to get a new body sculpt for, like, I don't know, a new figure? It sucks, but, I mean, whatever. It's okay for like the B&M bargains ones because you get it because they're cheap, but when they release like a main wave, like the Series 12 figures, you expect them to have more new parts than they do, but like that 13th Doctor TARDIS, that's awful. That's so bad. I'm going to wait until that's $4.99, then I'm going to pick it up. I might try and get it second hand because I don't want to give my money to character when they're doing shit like that. You always have to scour eBay. I saw that white shirt 11 earlier. Great figure. Is it the same? Yeah, it's the exact same as the Series 6 blue shirted one, but just has a white shirt basically and a red bow tie. I'm so happy to own that thing. And I'm so glad I never took it out of the box because how rare is it? Does anybody have a number? Because I'm pretty sure it's one of the rarest Doctor Who figures. I have the rarest Doctor Who figure. Which is the Time Crash set, so I'm very happy to own that. I mean, by which I mean the UK 100 Time Crash set. It's somewhere over here. No, it's not. It's on the shelf above. You can't see it. But that's extremely rare, and I have it. This thing, I didn't get on original release, I don't think. It took me until the B&M re-releases. Do you guys remember that, when B&M first started doing the Doctor Who figures when they were singular releases? I miss that. I don't like this whole 3-pack thing. I miss single releases. Because then you can pick and choose what you want to buy. You don't have to buy the same shitty Michelle Gomez re-releases. There's a load of blue tack on the back of it. Oh well. Werewolf. Very big. Very big. Who is this one person watching on YouTube? Please reveal yourself. Because I want to know who you are. Please, I beg you. And guys, on Instagram, if you're not subscribed to the Monster Supreme YouTube channel, then please do. I don't know if you are, Alfie, but please subscribe. It'll encourage me to make more videos anyway. Yep, awesome figure. But I remember back in the day when you'd walk into Woolworths and this would be the only one left on the shelves. It's Penguin Productions, that's who it is. Hello. How you doing, man? I can't remember whether you're a Slipknot subscriber or a Doctor Who subscriber. Because I remember the name Penguin Productions. Either that or I'm mixing it with somebody else. This is quite a welcome new addition. Not amazing by any stretch of the imagination, but it was okay. The paint apps on the face are pretty dreadful, but I think that's when we first started getting repaints in the B&M sets. Krillitane with grey wings with a closed mouth. I think these are the rarer out of the two. Could be wrong, but I think the closed mouth ones are more hard to get. Oops. That Krillitane is doing unspeakable things to that werewolf. I don't know whether you can see. You can't see. Yeah. Whatever. Oh, the Projected Weeping Angel collection. I have all of them. This one's missing a wing. I can't remember which one's the B&M version and which one's the standard one, but these are amazing figures. I love these things. It's weird now how we only just like say, oh, these figures are really awesome, whereas back in the day we just pick them up to complete them. I'm so I watched the live stream on your old channel, one with the fake Doctor Who helicopter. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you very much for watching that. Which I have right here. One of the wings snapped off from moving, but that's just the price you pay for salvation, I guess. I'll glue it back on. But this is a prized possession in my collection, definitely. I'd love to get a full boxed set of the bootleg collection, but that's not going to happen. An Auton figure, which a lot of people make into an Eric Roberts master. I don't quite understand why. Is it just because of the slick back hair? Is that the only reason? I don't know. I guess it kind of does work if you put the shades on anyway. But you present yourself a challenge of having to repaint your face. A headless Doctor in spacesuit. Don't worry, we're only going to go through this box. We won't be going through every box in my collection. But do you think, when I've got my collection on display, guys, would you like to see either I don't know whether anyone will answer this, but do you want to see a full, in-depth, 100%, like 2-hour mega video on everything in my collection? Obviously, it won't be a complete in-depth review of every single thing, don't worry. But I'll go through every single item. Or do you just want to see like a sort of set to music where you just see everything in great HD? And I'd rather do the thing where I talk about it because I like talking about toys. My girlfriend knows that too well. Doctor Who rollers. Oh, are they the things which are on the ball? I only ever bought one packet of those, and I think I chucked them in the bin after. So, £3, that's a good deal for the whole collection, man. One thing I didn't know, the Adipose Computer Battles in Time Doctor Who card is worth a lot of money. I don't know why. I have one. I could theoretically sell that thing for about 50 quid. I'm not gonna though because I want the whole collection. But if I'm ever stuck for money one day, I know the things which I can sell could make a lot of money. So if I sold my collection, I would be quite well off. Reasonably, anyway. Oh, hello, Matthews905 and RH Barnes. I recognise the name RH Barnes. Are you the guy who owns a life-size Dalek? I can't remember. You got a dog in your profile picture. That's cute. But how you doing anyway? Peace. You got the whole set secondhand at a boot fair. Oh, I miss going to like car boot sales and things, and just junk shops and things, and just finding secondhand gems. The best secondhand thing I've ever found in a shop. I don't know. It's quite a difficult one to think about. I thought I had an answer prepared, but I don't. But yeah, it's a nice feeling when you find something rare. In the person doing things joined. Who is that? It's a female. Female watches my videos. Strange. I just picked up a figure. I didn't talk about it. It's a bit of a song. This is the B&M re-release. Or is it? No, this is the original. I never got the B&M re-release. The thing is, I want to get like the original B&M wave, which came out, I think, in like 2013. I really want to get those boxed because I think they look amazing in those diamond packaging things. They look really awesome. And I forgot I had two Sycorax. So there you go, that's pretty sick. A cape from a Sycorax. The editor, that took me a while to buy. I don't know why. The thing is, like, I'm trying to get every single 5-inch figure in my collection. Sentence did not formulate correctly. I'm trying to get a complete 5-inch Doctor Who collection. But the thing is, it's a matter of not spending too much unnecessarily, because figures like this, you can either get for 99p or a fiver, and it just takes way too much time to go in and get all the figures that I need, trying to get them as cheaply as possible. So do I just risk it and just buy a massive job lot and maybe sell the figures I don't need? I don't know. I don't know what to do. I should make a Shaun of the Dead figure out of this. That'd be pretty cool. I like Shaun of the Dead. It's a decent likeness for Simon Pegg. Not too bad, I guess. The Time Capsule 4th Doctor. The good one. Actually, the best one, I think, is probably the American re-release with the standard head. Wow, a lot of people are joining, but I guess that's what happens when you have 800 followers. Hey guys, how you doing? Ask some questions, Q&A questions. I'd be very appreciative of that. So maybe I should have a thing which says ask Q&A questions, and then we could get going easy. But this has turned out a lot better than I thought it would. I didn't expect for anybody to join, to be honest with you, because obviously I've been so inactive. You got an Absorbable Off Battles in Time card off of eBay for a meme. I congratulate you, sir. That is very cool. Love Monsters. I don't hate Love Monsters, but you know, the Absorbable Off is it's still ridiculous to this day. A silly idea having a kids monster on the main show. They should have put it on Sarah Jane Adventures, because then it would have been like, yeah. But Channel Pup, yeah, he's doing quite well for himself now, isn't he? He does a lot of Sonic videos and a lot of Doctor Who videos, and he's doing pretty decently for himself. Not the kind of content that I particularly watch. I don't mind watching news content now and again, but like I said, the YouTube algorithm, I just don't want to be the guy who uploads news videos, because I just don't care enough to do that kind of thing. I mean, who's to say the people who make the news videos actually care about the source material anyway? That wasn't a direct thing at anybody, but there are some channels which you look at and you think, you're just doing this for the clicks and the money, aren't you? Maybe like Ballstrek or anything like that. Wow. He looks very brown, doesn't he? As in, you can barely even see him. You can just see eyes. I don't remember Jeffrey Beavis's master being that dark. Wow, I forgot how dark this thing was. Jesus. Maybe that darkened over time. I don't remember it ever being that dark. Cool figure, though. Where's my Peter Pratt one? I don't have Peter Pratt in here. Right, let's do that thing again where I reach into the box and see if I can guess what figure it is just by touching it. So there's a coat of some sort. This is a David Tennant, isn't it? Yep, that's a David Tennant. See, I could probably do that for every single figure in this box. Can't think of any questions. Well, try to think. Levi, live, fast, something I can't read, sideways. So that's the 11 Doctor set version. No, is it? Yeah, it is. Peter the Winder, just a guy with two heads. Acrylitane with an open mouth. Kind of running out of stories to tell with these guys now. Is there anything rare in this box? Ah, Good Arm Cyberman. I try to keep these things as mint as I can because they're the best Cybersmen figures, I think. It's weird because the Series 6 Corroded Cybermen, I'm damn sure they use a new head sculpt, and that head sculpt looks fantastic compared to the original Cybersmen figures. Like, the face detail's really sharp. I don't know whether I have it in here. Oh shit. Oh yeah, so that's the original 2006 release, and this is the B&M re-release. Look how much different the paint is, Jesus. That thing is worn. And I bought this boxed, and the box was damaged. But I don't know how the colour faded that much. Crazy. A customised Absorbable Off, because my friend dared me to when I showed him the eBay listing, and now just on you. How much did you pay for that, and is it any good? I'd be interested to see that. And York's Cat Rescue. Hello. Cyberman. It's like, we can either change the colour from a gunmetal grey to a straight up silver. Don't know. What got me into collecting? I don't know. I think probably when my parents bought me the 12-inch black Product Enterprise Dalek, and I was just in love with that thing, and I just thought I need more Daleks, and then Daleks expanded into normal action figures, and then that expanded into hoarding, and then that expanded into prop replicas almost. Not really. The Universal Remotes don't really count as prop replicas, but I'm more of a toy collector than I am a prop collector, because I don't really feel comfortable spending a ridiculous amount of money on things. So what I said, I just contradicted myself completely. I don't collect props. What am I talking about? I don't know. YouTube videos inspired me as well. It's weird because it's not isn't spending money, is that really something to be inspired by? Like, creativity is something to be inspired by, not spending money, but I guess it is what it is. It's pretty good. It's repainted trim nail Celine with a milliput head and heads on its chest. I never really thought of using Celine as a base for an absorber, but I guess it could work. I don't know why they never made a figure of that. Maybe it's because it would have just got laughed at and nobody would wanted to buy it, but I don't know. This is the re-release Series 2 Rose, which came out a few years ago. It's paint's decent, but I kind of wish, to be honest, with the re-release, they at least gave her a different coloured jacket or something. Or maybe give some different trousers, just something different from the original. Because re-releases are cool and all that, but when you release such a common figure, which you can go on eBay and buy it for $2.99, and you charge it for £15 when you re-release it, that's pretty ridiculous. Think about that, guys. Where did Character Options get that idea from? Let's just re-release something that people will buy on eBay for a couple of quid and charge 5 times as much. Not a particularly great business decision, guys. You wonder why you don't have enough money to produce figures. Yeah, Character Options bashing. Join in with the fun. See, even K9 agrees. I don't know. Toby Zed with very strange articulation. I never got the unpossessed version. His legs are... I never noticed how janky his legs were. I don't really know what this video is. It's just me just so bored. I just wanted to play with toys. A silent action figure. Why did they release this in more than one colour? Why didn't they just... I don't understand what I've not got any in the box here, but they released originally they released a skin tone version, like my skin tone version. It's funny when we go normal skin tone, it's like, what defines normal skin tone? People are people. It's such a bad way to put it, but a peach skin tone, they released it in peach skin tone, and then they re-released it in a grey. It's like, when were the Silents ever grey? When did that ever happen? I don't know. And I don't mind the outfit being glossy. I think that's kind of a cool thing to make them look a bit wet, because they did have kind of a wet look to them, but I don't understand the grey thing. Maybe it's because they were just trying to make the Silents more diverse. I don't know. It's quite a bizarre thing, because on your shelf you had the two next to each other and the different colours. It's like, well, the Silents were all one colour. Why do I have this difference? I don't know. We've got the Stone Earth, 10th Doctor. They should re-release the Anthony Ainley Master figure, possibly with a cheater person from Survival. They should re-release an Anthony Ainley Master, but at the same time, it makes me happy to own one of the rarest figures out there, knowing that barely anyone else can get them. I don't know, maybe re-release it with differences. Don't do a straight re-release of the Planet of Fire version, because that's pretty easy to make as a custom. You just get the head of another one and a body of a Johnson Master and sculpt the waistcoat in. And you got yourself a Planet of Fire Anthony Ainley. So they should release it maybe with, I don't know, would a Delgado body work? Maybe just with like a new shirt piece as like the iconic Anthony Ainley Master look. I don't know. Do you not find it weird though how it's so bizarre how they released the Anthony Ainley figure with the Johnson body, but they still tooled a new torso piece for it anyway. It's like, why go out of your way to do that? Why not just tool it to be his more iconic outfit? Like, why? I'll never understand Character Options. I'll never understand them. I know that they have to work to a budget, because obviously Doctor Who isn't massive as it once was. But you want to know Earth Sideman got it for a bit cheaper than it normally does. That's cool, because it's a great figure. I think it's way better than the Attack one that they re-released with B&M. There's just something really special when you hold the Earthshock one compared to the Attack one. I can't describe the feeling. It's quite weird. It's just so much of a better figure than the re-release. I think maybe that's partly because... What am I talking about? I lost my train of thought. What's very weird? Huh. What made you start following me? The person doing things. There you go. I'd like to know, people who are watching Instagram, what made you follow me? That would be interesting. Maybe I should put a poll up saying, what made you guys follow me? Novice Haim took me a while to get this, and they got it earlier this year. A Missy, who cares? I don't mind Missy. I think Missy's okay. I think she's, to be honest, I probably prefer Missy to John Sim in terms of the master, because John Sim was a little bit way too. I don't know. I like John Sim, but there was just something about his portrayal which didn't quite ring the master. Maybe it's because he wasn't as like calculating. I get that obviously personas change with regeneration, but at times it did feel like a new Time Lord, and it didn't quite feel like the master, which I grew up with in the classic series. Got two identical. You know, I don't know whether that tie is just natural wear, but I don't know whether that's like a slightly browner tie, and it's a variant which I didn't know about. Actually, the paint apps look very different. I never noticed that before. Huh. They are different. That's weird. If anybody has any information on this, please let me know. They are different. I don't know if you can see that, but the colours are different. I never knew that existed. That's blown my mind. See, I'm a guy who just gets his mind blown because, I don't know, when there's minor paint alterations. Well, there you go. I have three. Oh no, that's the brown tie version. That's a different one. When you were saying how they could sell something, but it's like the same thing, lol. Unless I misheard you, then in that case, I'm sorry. You have to be very in tune with Doctor Who action figure collecting to understand a word I'm saying. Found me and recommended, then I followed. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Clockwork Droid, these are a cool figure. Take the head off. Literally, I'm just waiting for my girlfriend to tell me that she stopped talking to a friend, and then I'm going to stop the video. So, a Hath. Took me a while to get one of these. Another one of the ones I bought in January. I bought about 7 figures in January at a second-hand shop in Manchester. Cool shop. A headless Revenge Cyberman, because what more could you want in your life? And I didn't know that there's 2 different versions of Martha. Like the makeup is slightly different on another variant. It's so annoying when there's like minor variants to get, and when your goal is to collect every single 5-inch figure, you have to buy everything, even if it has like the tiniest difference. Because of lockdown, you can't buy any shelves or any bookcase, so my 5-inch figures are in a Christmas bag in your room. It's pretty much the same with me. My figures are all in boxes, apart from the Daleks and the box stuff. But all of the loose 5-inch figures, they're all in storage. But tomorrow, I'm going to try and get them on the shelves, but I'm probably not going to do it because I just don't have enough shelves. I've often thought about selling my Slipknot stuff to make room for all of my Doctor Who stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to get rid of certain masks. Like the ones I cherish the most is my first J out of the new mold that I made. The Jeremy Bohr J Weinberg mask, aka the Corey mask, or the prototype Orb's Gone, and the Slam Dummy and the Slam Dummy conversion, and my personal mask, and the 0.5 from Vale Pianta, and the cracked A Corey I made. So they're the masks that I 100% want to keep, hold on to. Getting tired now. See, this is why I don't do live streams anymore, because I'm very tired. Oh, God. You got a Stealth Cyberman from Product Enterprise for 19 quid. I guess I didn't. Are they rare? Are they that rare, though? I see them quite often, to be honest. I mean, £19 is a very good price for it, but I don't know. Maybe I just don't look on eBay enough. And maybe they are rare, but I don't know. I was always under the impression that the Stealth one was the easiest to get out of the set. I think the Chrome ones are definitely the Chrome Leader. Is that the rarest? I think it might be. I don't know, maybe I'd need some official. That's the only thing with action figures. You never really get like official, you know, numbers. All good masks. Well, thank you. I'm sure you've had a look on my Instagram to see them in detail. Who knows? I might do some live streams on Instagram about masks. Silurian. I'm absolutely knackered. Except I'm not knackered because I'm in lockdown and I won't be able to be knackered for another 3 weeks. Funny. I didn't even know what that meant until a couple of months ago. I always thought knackered just meant tired, but I realised that knackered means something else. And yes, I never realised how tiring it would be. Uh-oh, this live stream got alright very quickly. Serene Weeping Angel, that's actually, it's not, I wouldn't say it was rare, but it's not as easy to get as the normal Serene Regenerate, the normal regenerating one. Granny, because look at Granny's skirt, I dare you. She's not wearing any knickers. Not that I've ever looked. R4P17, my favourite droid from Star Wars. I think he's awesome. Just put him there for now. I think he's very cute. How rare are these? I don't really see these things go up a lot. You see the unhatted one, but the hatted is quite an easy one to fake though, isn't it? Because you just swap the head with the 11 Doctors set version. So it's quite funny in that way. It's the easiest figure ever to fake. It's like the actual Doctor and TARDIS set. I have the TARDIS right there. This is rarer than a lot of 7th Doctor figures, but you can just fake it really easy. That's quite funny. But then again, I think the hatted cream head 7th Doctor is quite rare as well. Not super rare, but it's quite rare. Then again, you could get the latest B&M hatted version and swap it over. I'm probably boring everybody at the moment, but I don't really care. I do what I want. That's what I've learned with YouTube now, is don't cater towards anybody, because you're not going to be happy if you cater towards people. At least that's what I found when I did YouTube. Oh yeah, speaking of Anthony Ainley, look at him. Whoa. £1,000 and you can have him. I'm joking, I'd never sell this thing. Such a good likeness for Anthony Ainley. I love it. You should see the pile. I'm not trying to get into customizing, but it might not go good because I'm really bad with painting. Oh, yeah, it's painting is a bit of a pain sometimes. I think I'm very good at painting Daleks now. I think I can do really good because I've customized loads over the years. I've got to the point now where I can paint them better than they can in the factory, but other figures I'm not so good with. Pig Slave, generic. Good base for a Sutton action figure. I think this is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Thanks. The Sarah Jane, got that as a B&M re-release. Donna, I'm a human being. I guess the good thing about them doing straight re-releases, sorry I'm going on, but the good thing about straight re-releases is the fact that if you missed out on the original run, you can get a mint one because it's new. Like the paint isn't scuffed or anything, it just looks really good. Just watch Jimmy Pie's videos in which you can make stuff like he does. He's good as Captain Jimmy Pie. I think there's a... It's one of those things... Don't worry, I'm not going to go on a dissing thing with Captain Jimmy Pie because I like him. He's a cool guy. Been friends with him for a while. But I think it's a bit of a shame that there's people with amazing customizing skills. You see the customs on eBay and some in the Facebook group. It's such a shame that they don't do YouTube, because it'd be nice if people like that got more recognition. And that is not me dissing Jimmy's work. Jimmy's work is awesome. I think his Resolution Dalek was really cool. And even though they actually made an official Resolution Dalek wherever he is, still an awesome job. And he makes really good videos as well. I do really enjoy his content. And he has a lot of prototypes, which I'm very jealous of. He doesn't have these 4. But, yeah, he has... What am I jealous of that he owns? The Cyber Controller, the Collect and Build prototype. Not the test shot, the prototype itself. That was always my most wanted prototype ever since I saw it back in the day. I thought it looked so cool with like the yellow brain as opposed to the orange one. I thought I need that. But unfortunately I could never get one because I just didn't look hard enough. But yeah, about the whole recognition thing, I mean, it applies to everything because it's like with Slipknot, it's such a shame. Obviously, I enjoy AJ's videos, but it's such a shame that other people don't step up and there aren't any other mask YouTubers to watch, at least with the same quality that he does. It is a real shame because there's people out there with real talent, but they just don't distribute it online very well. Then again, you could say the same about me not doing Slipknot stuff anymore because I don't know, it's really hard to do the motivation to do Slipknot videos because I just obviously I still like Slipknot, but they're not my life anymore. You know, I've kind of moved on from that. Like, I do still listen to them, but I can quite happily go a month without listening to them. But the thing is, I just don't like any other music. I just like theatrical music. Manic Street Preachers are obviously the first band I ever fell in love with, and I still listen to them to this day. I like them more now than I ever have done. But I kind of wish I had another theatrical band that I liked. Could never really get into like Ghost, Mushroom Head, Guar, or Hollywood and Dead. I was never really like. None of them ever really appealed to me, but I don't know. Pardon me. And when it comes to just untheatrical musicians, I just think the Posers, you know, pretty boys. Crush 40 are awesome though. Who do the music for the Sonic stuff. I like their music a lot. Roman Autumn. They re-released that with a different coloured cape. They didn't give him a new face because remember, every Roman looks exactly the same. That kind of annoyed me. Ahoiks, which is quite a good base for a... what the fuck do you call him? Dreg from that amazing episode in series 12. Jesus Christ. That episode, like, I convinced myself that I liked that episode, and then when I stopped and thought about it, I thought, wow, that is probably the worst episode of Doctor Who ever made. Like, there's not really any competition. The CGI shit, the settings shit. It honestly, like, it's not a knock at Classic Who, because obviously I love Classic Who, but it looked like they were just filming in a classic quarry. And it's like, come on, guys, you have the budget now to go anywhere you want, and you choose the shitty quarry. Fuck off. It would have been really awesome if it had actually been like a proper desolated wasteland or something like that. They said it was just a shitty quarry. A quest to get an 80s era Cybermen. You already have the Earthshock, Rogue, Silver Nemesis, and Nemesis Leader already. Do you have the original Nemesis ones or the B&M ones? Because honestly, as inaccurate as the original ones are, they look killer in the box. They look so good, and that's one of my bucket list items. I've got them unboxed, but it'd be so awesome to get those guys mint on card. I'd fucking love that. Capaldi with... Oh, I replaced the shoes with normal size shoes instead of those stupid clown shoes, which are massive. This figure, it's alright. I don't know. I never liked the Series 9 look. I loved the Series 8 look. You only have the B&M ones. It's a shame, but they're decent at the B&M re-releases. They're more accurate to the episode. But yeah, try and get yourself the originals, because they just have a charm to them which unmatched, I think. Sometimes inaccuracy, it's annoying, but sometimes there's a little bit of charm to inaccuracy. I think, yeah, this is the B&M Commander, the Pandorica Opens Sontaran, which they probably didn't even intend to do, because they probably just had, you can see the name tag, it's a Commander one instead of a General one. They probably didn't even realise that they accidentally made the Pandorica Opens version, which it's really cool how we have this, because it's a factory error but it's a new figure. How sick is that? See, only people like me get excited about that kind of thing. You can tell I have no one to talk about this shit to. And when I talk to, talk to my girlfriend about it, she's like, yeah. I really wish I had someone who actually understood what I was talking about. You know what? I always thought that Idris had really long arms. Look at how ridiculous that is. A very strange figure. The dress hangs in a really weird way. And it looks nothing like Saran Jones. Nothing like Saran Jones at all. Really quite a terrible figure. Same-minded. Well, I wonder whether every guy does that kind of thing with action figures. A Roger Delgado Master. I can't remember whether this is the original or the re-release. I think it's the original because the slightly less orange paint apps. I could be wrong. Maybe it would have been nice to have like a glove. I know he always wore his gloves, but for a little bit of variation, maybe a gloveless one. We have 3 viewers on YouTube. Say hi if you're watching and ask a question, because I'm just going to keep this live stream going, because why not? And how are you guys today? How's quarantine treating you? Hey, if we weren't in lockdown right now, I wouldn't have any viewers probably, so I've got that to be grateful for. Do you guys think I should do regular live streams? Because it's kind of fun. I just talk out loud and shit. Surprised I never lost the ball for this guy. Never lost his balls. Oh, Slipknot viewer. Slipknot Maggot 97. Dude, change your name to your personal name. Oh, the Grey Silent. When I was talking about the the diversity in silent action figures. Just put those down there because they're falling off. First Doctor from the 3 Doctors. No, the 11 Doctor set from the 3 Doctors. I never even knew it was from the 3 Doctors until like a couple of years ago. B&M Weeping Angel. This was a very strange release. I think they just repainted it for the sake of repainting it. But it's a variant, I guess. I wonder whether any Weeping Angels in the episode did actually look this colour. But whatever. I can live with it. A Crash Set 11th Doctor, which I gave him a sonic screwdriver, because he always needs his trusty sonic. The 3rd Doctor with spiders. No. Rose Tyler with spiders action figure. The Sontaran 3rd Doctor, Time Warrior. Peg doll. There was a female peg doll which never got released, which was kind of a shame. A cool figure though, because I don't know, I never expected them to release something like this. And the arm literally hangs. It's quite bizarre. I can hear people coming up the stairs. Sonic screwdriver. The torch. Pretty decent. Feel like you're going mad. I made a quarantine vlog with really weird Santa glasses on and it got 10 views. I just think people are watching whatever these days. I will check that out because that's actually quite interested me now. Santa glasses. A blue jacketed 10th Doctor. I like that one. It's a shame how we never got a fully articulated 10th Doctor figure, but I have a theory that the cancelled figure in the Collector's Wave 2 with the Capaldi and the Tuxedo 10, I have a feeling that the cancelled figure was a fully updated 10th Doctor. And they had excellent. It was basically, I think, theoretically, it was the Tuxedo one, but with a new shirt piece to match his his standard outfit. I think when he got a new piece, so the V showed more of his shirt and tie, if you get what I mean. But I probably got cancelled. I could be wrong. Maybe it was a bill in that wave that got cancelled. But well, I lost my viewers on Instagram. Brannigan. See, this is back in the day where they'd make figures that nobody cared about. 20. Oh shit, we're running out of time on Instagram. Bye, guys. Oh well, just YouTube now. Mickey with gloves. a Troughton from 11 Doctors set. I still don't have the original release of Troughton, which is on my bucket list. Oh, we had 19 viewers. Who do we have? Anybody famous? No. It's funny when you see people who just joined and then left straight away. This is quite a weird one. Oh no, which way around was it? Was it the Axon first, or was it the Sharrow's Jack first? I forget. But they used the same body sculpt. Yeah, I think it was Sharrow's Jack first, because like the lines, it works as a figure. There really aren't any problems with it. This is like one of the few times I approve of them using old pieces for a figure. 4 people on YouTube, ask questions, please. An Auton, which I definitely did not steal from anybody. Don't ask questions. Oh, I didn't even realize I had 3 gun-armed Cybersmen. That's weird. That's very weird. Does anybody ever do that? Like, things just appear in the collection which they didn't even know they had. We're almost there, guys. I'm starting to get tired from doing this. Roman Auton. Revised hair River, where it looked like a bald man with a wig when they originally released it. That was hilarious. Sneeze. Ow, I bit my cheek. Amy Pond. They re-released this later with Darkest Tights, but why would I buy that? A Masterhead, a custom Masterhead. Regenerated 10. Judoon. They should have made a Judoon captain with a removable helmet, but a bald Lilith figure. Sontaran Trooper, I only have one of these. They really should have re-released that, I think. So I could army build a new series Sontarans. Sea Devil. I don't have the other release. Francesco. I forgot I had this as well. I bought this in January. Martha Jones. I was literally just about to buy one of these there. I'm glad I didn't, because I already have it. I thought with a black shirt. Screaming Regenerated Angel. Vashtanarada, the B&M re-release, which shouldn't have a removable helmet, but it does come off. Sarah Jane, a Weevil. Which company made the Torchwood figures? Does anybody know? It's not Character, because the plastic's different. And the scale is slightly different. By about a centimetre or something, I think. A thing. Gilf. Omega without a head. I don't know where his head is. That's really bad. A Grask. And an empty child. So there you go. That's the first box. Maybe we'll do this again with another box. So I have to put all these back now. And try not to break any of them, because that would suck. That would really, really suck. Oh shit. Easier said than done. They should release a Battlefield B&M set. It's a great and iconic story. It deserves its own figure set. I only watched Battlefield once, a very long time ago. I didn't really think much of it, but I don't know, maybe with more grown-up eyes I might appreciate it more. Right, back in the box you go. The thing is, the Weeping Angels, obviously they have wings and those things can snap really easy. I've done that before. So I'm going to put the Weeping Angels to one side and the Krillitanes and put everything else back in. Comment some more. Yeah, more stuff. I just disobeyed my own rule by putting the Weeping Angel in too soon. This has been fun, guys. I should have been doing more of this stuff during isolation. Just isolation streams on this channel. Oops. So there we go. That's everything in that box, and we'll tackle another one. Yeah, the stream's ending now anyway because I've finished looking at everything. So nice to have you pending introductions. Been fun, and I'll check out your channel. Stay safe, and I hope you don't catch the virus unless you have it already. And if you have it already, I hope you're okay. Oh god, right, okay. I'm going to end this now, so thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.